everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday. It is the 26th of December 2020. So now that I finally got it down to 2020, pretty soon will be a 2021, right? So anyway, as most of you know by this point in time, there was a huge explosion down in Tennessee yesterday, and it happened in the morning. Very bizarre circumstances around the whole thing. And there's the video footage that this RV pulled up in front of the AT&T building at 1:30 in the morning, and at 6:30 in the morning there was this huge explosion. The strange thing with that, the reason you're hearing the pump going off, my sister's taking a shower. The strange thing with it is that there was an announcement coming from the RV saying that there would be an the thing was going to explode in 15 minutes and to evacuate. So whoever did it was not looking to cause catastrophic deaths. Obviously they did it on Christmas Day when people would not be downtown. They would be home with their families. 41 buildings were damaged because of the explosion, so that kind of goes to the magnitude of the explosion. And here's the thing that I found very interesting, okay? So if somebody's done their research or done their homework, why do you hit that building? What can be affected? Well, right now in parts of Tennessee and Kentucky, large portions of that communications for the emergency broadcast system are down. Yeah, okay, all right, look, just come on up. Large areas, the communications for the emergency broadcast system are down in those states, and it's affected because of that explosion at that building. So what's it all about, right? We can all sit here all day long and speculate and say could be this, could be that. We don't really know what the motive is at this point. Could it be a disgruntled ex-employee? Absolutely it could be. Could it be part of a coordinated thing, or they had a reason? There's going to be, in my opinion, and I'm just going to throw my opinion out there, there's going to be probes. You're going to see if we do this, what happens? If we do that, what happens? If we do this, what happens? And right now, oh good, my front door's open because my sister didn't close it right. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. And just so you know, I'm like being burnt alive over here. This fire is cranking. And I actually even have it banked down. It was very, very chilly this morning. It's still cold out. It was in the teens this morning. And then we have a nice wind to go along with it. So I don't mind the cold. Never mind the cold. I can deal with the cold. But when the wind is blowing and it's cold, that just takes it to a whole new level of suck. And we got a little bit of snow overnight as well, so these things happen, unfortunately. But so anyway, I have the dogs outside right in their run right now because I wanted to be able to do this video without having. Of course, I have the cats, but they're not as disruptive as the dogs are. Man, this thing is killing me. This is so hot. I think I made a bad decision. I should have been standing outside freezing instead of sitting in here roasting. But we can speculate all day long of what is going on down there until we have more concrete information. The FBI is taking the lead on this, trying to figure out what's going on. I guess 3 people were injured, and then I heard, and I don't know how true this one was, they said they found body parts. So who knows if there's somebody that has passed away as well. But they'll probably figure out a motive for it, I would imagine, because they're pretty thorough when they do stuff like that. But this is just another good example, guys, and this is what I really wanted to point out with this video. First of all, doing something like this is a horrible thing, okay? Absolutely do not condone it in any way, shape, or form ever. But the problem is, this is one of our vulnerabilities that we have. Our system is based, the entire system is based on power. As far as, electrical power and stuff like that. When you have interruptions in that power, it disrupts things. Okay, if somebody was going to do a coordinated attack all at once, it can affect a lot of things. Obviously, down there right now in Tennessee, there's power outages as well. Obviously, because of this bombing. You know, these are things that are going to, if coordinated and done all over this country, you can cause a lot of disruption, a lot of havoc, a lot of fear, a lot of panic, and that's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So again, I'm going to keep an open mind, and hopefully this is an isolated incident with just some random lunatic. Okay, back up. All right. With just some random lunatic. That's what I'm going to hope, because I hate to think, again, there's people that hate us, that have an agenda, and these could be, all these type of things could be probes. And then when that coordinated attack comes, again, people would be caught with their pants down. No way to communicate, no power, can cause a lot of havoc, can cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. So, and why Tennessee? You know what I mean? Why Tennessee? So, and here's the other part with this, okay? The part of Tennessee where this happened in the city, a lot of cameras. So whoever did it wanted it to be filmed, wanted it to be on camera. They knew that somebody was watching, okay? So these are things that people need to think about. Hey, Mom, you have to hold on a second, okay? If you want to fill up water bottles, that's cool, because I'm right in the middle of making a video. Okay, so just give me a moment with that.
It's okay, honey.
I have Miss Thing here with me, Miss Saxy. She says, "Oh, you're sitting, and there's a lap. I'm gonna come and get some attention." So, but anyway, guys, I want to hear your feedback on this as well. So, obviously this was done on purpose, done for a reason. We just don't know what that reason is yet. If the FBI decides to share that reason with us, that'll be interesting to find out. And but again, it was done in an area where there was a lot of cameras, so there's a lot of footage. The loudspeaker announcing that there was going to be an explosion is another thing. Obviously, I'm going to tell you what, if it was me and I'm down there and I hear that come over the loudspeakers, there's going to be an explosion, I'm out of there. I'm getting out of Dodge, so thank goodness, I don't know how bad the loss of life is as far as they said they found body parts or whatever. So we don't know, what that entails yet. But, you're talking about a huge explosion that affected a lot of things. And it's a psychological thing, too. So again, who did it? Why? What's the reason? Is there a motive? Is it a random individual that was disgruntled? Is it a disgruntled ex-AT&T employee? Or is there something more sinister involved? These are things that we need, obviously, the answers to, and I'm sure that the FBI will update us on what is going on. But interesting times we live in, folks. Very, very interesting times. It brings back the memories of the Oklahoma bombing, except with the Oklahoma bombing, there was no warning. They were going for maximum casualties. So, very bizarre. The whole thing is very, very bizarre. Why would somebody do it and then give a warning ahead of time? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it's what's happened. It's what we got to deal with, and so we're going to have to go from there. So I definitely would like to hear your guys' feedback on this topic. It's a serious topic, obviously, and I'm sure more information will be rolling in as we go. But I hope that everybody had a great Christmas. Obviously, Christmas was yesterday, and so I hope everybody had a wonderful time. And I love the fact that so many people knew what Festivus was. I thought that was hilarious. I have a really twisted, bizarre sense of humor, and I just, that episode was hilarious, and I'll never forgot that. So always very, very funny. So anyway, again, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're being safe. And we're gonna have to keep our eyes and ears open of what's going on. Continue to get ready. Continue to prep. Because my back is like on fire with this. With this fire, I'm like dying here right now, guys. Just so you know, fire's beautiful, though. I will say that it's definitely kicking out heat. I will say that too. Is it warm in here, Ma?
Yes. Definitely.
And the windows are open. So, but anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also, remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from negativity, and stay away from negative people that want to bring you down, and you're going to be much better off, okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.